Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Derek Martinez. A man from Hazleton has been arrested after assaulting officers in a bar. According to Hazleton City Police, officers conducted a traffic stop in the area of Arrows Cafe on East Diamond Avenue on September 19th around 1 a.m. During the traffic stop, an unknown male unassociated with the person in the vehicle approached the officers while yelling with an open container. When officers attempted to stop the individual, later identified as Kenneth Batista, he fled into Arrows Cafe. Officers followed Batista into the bar, where a brief struggle took place. The officers then fell into glass tables, which caused them to sustain a dislocated shoulder. Batista was placed under arrest and charged with aggravated assault, resisting arrest, and public intoxication, among other charges. He was transported to the Luzerne County Correctional Facility, unable to post his $10,000 bail. A tractor-trailer fire occurred on Thursday, September 12th, on Interstate 81 northbound. Crews from Wilkes-Barre Township, Plains Township, and Bear Creek Township were called to I-81 northbound for reports of a tractor-trailer fire around 5:30 p.m. The fire shut down all northbound lanes as crews worked to put out the fire. Crews were able to stop the fire from spreading to the trailer, which was loaded with paper. No injuries have been reported. 3 people from Hazleton have been charged following a retail theft at the Hazel Township Walmart. According to Pennsylvania State Police, troopers responded to multiple retail thefts at the Hazel Township Walmart throughout the month. The first theft took place on September 5th around 9:30 a.m., where it was reported that over $128 worth of food and medicine were stolen by a 38-year-old woman. Another instance was reported 2 days later on September 7th around 2 p.m. Police said a 21-year-old woman stole $273 worth of merchandise. Troopers identified the woman with a fake New York driver's license, and she was taken to the Luzerne County Prison after not posting bail. A 21-year-old man also stole $96 worth of food items from the Walmart on September 8th around 5:30 p.m. All 3 people from Hazleton have been charged through the district court. Coming up on WYLN News, a man is wanted by the Carbon County Sheriff's Office. Plus, Pennsylvania State Police Troop N will be hosting a car seat fitting event this week. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
WYLN News brought to you by Lehigh Valley Health Network Express Care, now open on the Airport Beltway in Hazel Township. Walk-in care 365 days a year for common illness and minor injuries.
My name is Addie, and my home is Cloudy.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Contact Pete Kasalika for a home and auto quote today.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing. backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969.
This week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, it's going to be a great show. Linda Gordon was told she needs back surgery by multiple doctors. She came here and through gentle chiropractic care, and it took 2 months. The disc healed, her surgery was canceled. It's going to be a great show, so tune in for it.
Welcome back to WYLN News. A man is wanted by the Carbon County Sheriff's Office. Luke Can is wanted on charges of robbery, criminal conspiracy engaging in robbery, simple assault, and defiant trespass. Can failed to appear to the Carbon County Courthouse for a jury trial, which resulted in a warrant for his arrest. Can is known to have ties to the Hazleton area. Anyone with information regarding Can's whereabouts is asked to contact the Carbon County Sheriff's Office at 570-325-2821. Pennsylvania State Police Troop N will once again be hosting a child car seat fitting event in Hazleton. The event will take place on Tuesday, September 17th and Thursday, September 19th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at 250 Destin Drive in West Hazleton. As part of Child Passenger Safety Week, the event features certified technicians who will check car seats for sustainability and give instructions on proper installation. The technicians will also check seats for recalls. For more information on the car seat fitting event, you can contact Trooper Anthony Petrosky at 570-429-3900, extension 216. The Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce is seeking nominations for their 24th Annual Business and Community Awards. The awards are given annually to recognize individuals and businesses who help support and promote the Greater Hazleton area. This year, nominations are being accepted for Small Business of the Year, Large Business of the Year, Volunteer of the Year, Pride of Place, Charitable Organization of the Year, Healthy Workplace of the Year, and Young Entrepreneur of the Year. Businesses and individuals may be nominated for an award or they can nominate themselves. Once the nomination is received, the nominee will be notified and asked to complete an official application. The applications will then be reviewed by a committee or volunteers. All winners will be recognized during a special luncheon on Thursday, October 24th at the Sand Springs Country Club in Drums. To submit a nomination, you can contact Leanne Falabelle at lfalabelle@hazletonchamber.org. Completed applications are due by September 30th. Coming up on Mountaintops News Choice, Chris Fulmer leads us down the path through history with Kingston, Part 1. Plus, we discuss the Luzerne County budget on Croquemause County Report. And stay right here on WYLN. We'll be right back.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Hey, it's Justin from Grand Central, and our trained sleep professionals are here to help you sleep like never before. With an extensive line of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we are sure to find you the right mattress at the right price. Free delivery and removal, interest-free financing for up to 60 months, and same or next day delivery on select models.
And don't forget, everyday low prices. Stop in to one of our 2 locations, Route 93 in Escapec,
Or downtown Hazleton.
and see why Northeast and Central Pennsylvania sleeps better with Grand Central.
WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online.
Are you looking for a trustworthy publishing company to publish your book? One that understands the process and upholds Christian values in its business practices?
Introducing Covenant Books, an author-friendly publisher who shares your beliefs and wants to publish your story. Call us today to get a free author packet to help get you started.
We realize your book is unique, personal, and written with a higher purpose. That's the content we're looking for.
We provide authors freedom and flexibility throughout the publishing process with professional book editing, award-winning design, and some of the highest royalty structures in the industry.
Covenant distributes and sells your book online and in bookstores everywhere. We convert your book in ebook format and sell it on Amazon, Apple iTunes, and to these distributors. Our authors love us.
So if you've written a biography, a devotional, a memoir, self-help, or any genre, we can help. Be like these authors and get your book published and sold today.
Call right now for your free writer's guide.
1-800-215-3680.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35. A Path Through History is sponsored by the Old Jail Museum, 128 West Broad Street in Jim Thorpe. Call 570-325-5259 or visit them online at theoldjailmuseum.com.
Among the first Europeans to take an interest in the Wyoming Valley was Count Nikolaus Zinzendorf, a Moravian missionary who arrived there in 1742 to try and convert the local Native Americans to Christianity. His reports of the land led several Connecticut colonists to form the Connecticut-Susquehanna Company, as both Connecticut and Pennsylvania had been granted the same land by mistake by Charles II. The Connecticuters purchased land from the natives and divided it into 5 townships, one of them being named Kingston Township. 40 settlers had come to Kingston Township to settle it, but found Pennsylvanians had already set down roots there. The Yankee-Pennamite Wars between the colonies would rage for control of it in the decades before the Revolution. Although Pennsylvania would be granted the land, Connecticut settlers still held fast to their claims, pressing for the Wyoming Valley to be made a new state. Timothy Pickering, who would later hold several positions in George Washington's cabinet, had a commission to sort out the claims. Although he was captured and held prisoner for 19 days while on the job, the mission would end peacefully with the creation of Luzerne County of Northumberland County, which had previously reached over to the valley. The Battle for Independence would all see fighting around Kingston Township. Perhaps the most notable incidents came on July 3, 1778, when a force of Loyalists led by Colonel John Butler, who had negotiated the surrender of Fort Wintermoot, discovered that many of his defenders were regrouping at Forty Fort. Deciding to take care of the Patriot forces definitively, Colonel Butler ordered Fort Wintermoot to be set on fire, tricking the Patriots into believing the Loyalists were retreating. They advanced towards the burning fort, and when they were close to the British lines, the Loyalist Seneca allies leaped up from hiding places on the ground and opened heavy fire. Only 60 Patriot fighters managed to escape what became known to colonists as the Wyoming Massacre unscathed. The battle convinced Colonel Nathan Dennison to surrender Forty Fort to the British and triggered a mass runaway of civilians from the Wyoming Valley. Today, the Wyoming Monument stands over the final resting place of many of the Patriots who fought in the encounter in Wyoming Borough near Kingston. Education in Kingston Township was important from the beginning. What is believed to have been the very first public school in Pennsylvania opened there in 1773. An enlarged building was built on the site 2 years later, with a then rare-for-school stove for warmth. Asa Boughton was the first schoolmaster, for which he was paid $10 a month, plus room and board. A more lasting educational facility came to pass in 1844, when the Methodist Church opened Wyoming Seminary in the township. The brainchild of Reverend George Peck, it had 31 students in its initial class. In its early years, they raised livestock and grew produce on the campus. As the surrounding area industrialized, Wyoming Seminary expanded its curriculum under longtime President Levi Sprague. In 1886, it became the first school to install an electrical power plant to illuminate its property. This would prove useful in 1892, when Wyoming Seminary played the very first night football game in history against Mansfield State Normal School, although the lighting was still insufficient enough that the game had to be called after a quarter and a half. After America entered World War I in 1917, the seminary's grounds were used for troop training. The lower campus, available for students from preschool through 8th grade, was opened in nearby Forty Fort in the early 1950s. Today, Wyoming Seminary continues to offer its attendees a road to higher education. The first attempt to incorporate a borough, what was then known as Kingston Corners, occurred in 1831. It was widely opposed in the township, however, and the bill failed. It would be over a quarter century later, on November 23, 1857, when incorporation would finally be attained via a court order. There are two stories of how Kingston got its name, both revolving around local resident Ezra Dean offering a quart of whiskey to whoever could come up with a winning name. In one version, after considering various contenders, he used his wife's former hometown of Kingston, Rhode Island as the basis for the new town's name. In another, Mrs. Dean herself provided the final name. Whichever, if either version was true, Kingston the new community now was, and elections were held in December to form a town government, with Reuben Jones being elected the first Burgess.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Cheers Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in at 610 North Broad Street in West Hazleton, 570-454-7229. Cheers is proud to be celebrating 70 years in business. FNL Doors, your trusted overhead door supplier for over 50 years, providing quality products and services to Eastern PA and beyond with 2 strategic locations. They carry garage doors from leading manufacturers in the industry like Rainer. They guarantee parts and service for your home or business, from new construction to replacement doors, inspections, and service calls. FNL Doors stands behind every job, taking pride in the work they do. Call 800-344-DOOR or visit FNL Doors online at fldoors.com or visit their showrooms in Hazel Township or Schuylkill Haven.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Hey! Did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, Fresh from the Farm, Everyday Heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network.
Crocomo's County Report. I'm joined here as always with Luzerne County Manager Ramilda Crocomo. Ramilda, how's it going today?
It's going very well. How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Good,
Yep.
good.
Yeah, so I know you have some updates for us to share with concerning the Luzerne County budget and how the council has been working away at that. So could you give us an update on what you guys have been working on regarding the budget?
I'm very busy. We're developing the budget. The administration is developing the budget that we will be submitting to council the first week of October, which means it's crunch time. And we've been meeting with the department heads. We just finished our second round of meetings with the department heads. We may be planning third meetings as well. As I said, we are submitting a no tax increase budget. So the department heads are working very hard to stay within certain parameters, and I want to applaud them for all of their efforts.
All right, sounds like it's going very smoothly so far.
Mhm.
It just seems like yesterday we were just talking about last year's budget, and now
Right.
we're already preparing for getting things rolling for the next budget. So.
We're getting prepared for the budget, we're getting prepared for the election, and we're getting prepared for the lighting of the Christmas tree.
Oh yeah, yes,
Mhm.
that always seems to be a favorite from everyone here in the community.
Mhm.
And I know you just mentioned here voting and with the upcoming election. Could you tell us about the progress being made there, since it's very rapidly approaching?
It's rapidly approaching. We just rounded the final curve. We're heading for the finish line, and there's a lot to be done. We're processing voter registration forms. I want people to know that the system is we input the information and it goes into the state system, and the state finalizes the registration. So if there is a delay in your registration, it could be that it's in this process with the state. But keep checking the website to see whether you're registered or not. And there's all different types and ways to register to vote. We're also waiting for the Pennsylvania Supreme Court to make a determination on the primary of the 117th District. I did send a letter to the Pennsylvania Supreme Court reminding them very gently that we have deadlines coming up. So hopefully that will be finalized, that race can be finally certified, and then we're ready to go.
Definitely, we'll see how that goes within the next few weeks. And regarding the voter registration, are there any hard deadlines that you would want our viewers to know regarding?
All the deadlines are posted on our website, whether it's for voter registration, requests for mail-in ballots, and things like that. So visit LuzerneCounty.org, www.luzernecounty.org, the election page, and you'll have all the updated deadlines.
Definitely check out the website for very useful information over there. I know you also want to discuss the upcoming LTRC inauguration ceremony that's happening this weekend. So can you tell us more about that?
I'm really proud to be a part of it. Former Senator John Udechak, as everyone knows, is now the president of the community college, and he will be formally inaugurated. And I'll be a part of that ceremony. That community college is one of the best assets we have here in Luzerne County, and I'm looking forward to a very long and beneficial unity between the community college and the county, and partnering on all sorts of programs that will benefit the students and benefit Luzerne County. So I want to congratulate John Udechak for becoming president of such a fine institution, and I'm looking forward to working with him to move the community college forward and the county as well.
Definitely, it's really great to see that, and also just to shout out how important having LTRC in the county, in both our Nanaco campus and our Hazleton campus, and just everywhere, seeing how much it's benefiting the people of this
It really
area.
is, and they have satellite colleges all over northeastern Pennsylvania, and the programs that they have are just really impressive. I was fortunate a few months ago to do a tour of the Nanaco facility, and it really is top-notch.
Yes, absolutely. Well, as always, I want to thank Romola Crocamo for joining us here on Crocamo's County Report. We'll see you next time.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.